Hey guys, welcome to another video, and in this video we will be basically doing some cool stuff. We're going to be learning how to record with action, or not really with action. Wait, hold on, where do I have these saved to? Because if it's the videos rendered, I'm going to laugh hysterically. Yep, videos rendered. Okay, anyway, so this is how to use mirrorless action, and I am sorry if this, if mirrorless action doesn't show up correctly. So anyway, let's go over the settings you would want to have for, well, or my settings basically, and how to use them. So what you want to do is, for desktop capture, you want to have your hard drive video, so it's going to say MP4 and then whatever you're using, Intel QuickSync or a whatchamacallit, a NVIDIA or whatever, something like that. Whatever you're using, I'm using a Dell, and I'm using an Intel QuickSync, or no, I'm using an Intel computer, so that's what it's going to say for me. And you want to have it for the best quality at 1080p 60 FPS. That's the video quality I have. It's 60 frames per second and 1080p, which is 1920 by 1080. Sometimes it goes above and beyond and does my monitor resolution, which is about 2K resolution. So that's awesome. And 2K is, I don't know. Hold on, let me do a recording. So anyway, let's move on to the live tab. Now there is a Action Live ID that I'm probably going to have to blur out. Yes, or put my favorite censored picture bar. So yeah. So I have 365 days left in my subscription, obviously. And I'm not going to click on that. So anyway, so we go here, and we hit, and you want to enable action live streaming. This will help a lot. This will help so much. And I might OBS up here for window capture. So that's why I keep looking at my second monitor, seeing if is my recording? Yeah, I'm still recording. So anyway, so we want to record stream video disc. That means if you want to do a live stream and then upload a part of it to YouTube, you can then just easily put it on whatever you want. Like it'll save automatically to whatever you have up here, which mine is my which I have. So I'm trying to organize my desktop, right? So let me bring this over here and let's switch to desktop capture. And I'm sorry for this real frame rate. I really am. It's right now at 16 FPS or 15 FPS. So anyway, I'm really sorry for this, but anyway, yeah. So if I scroll down, I have videos rendered, and that's where I record to. Because that's where I put my rendered videos. So anyway, let's switch back to action, and I have a couple videos behind me I'm probably also going to have to blur out as well. So anyway, and you want to hit auto reconnect enabled. I have no idea what that does, but I've read online that it helps you a lot. So anyway, you want to have 1080p 60 frames per second. That's good. And you want to have a 9 megabytes per second bit. This will help your stream a ton. It will. And I'm probably gonna have to bleep that curse word out. But anyway, this will help your stream a lot. If you have a 10 megabyte, it's going to be a little fuzzy, you know? But if you have an 8 megabyte, it's not going to show it all. Literally. No. Because the bitrate determines the brightness, the contrast, and the hue mixed together along with your FPS. So it's basically like quality. So right now I have about 2,000 kilobytes per second, so it's about 2 megabytes per second. Be right, because each byte, yeah. Yeah, it's about 2 megabytes. And then you want to have your streaming service, and I'm also going to have to blur out my server URL. Oh my god, I'm going to have a lot to do in Sony Vegas. And your stream key, what you do is you go to the internet, and let me bring up desktop capture as well. Hold on. There we go. So then you want to go to the internet, and it has my video still hasn't uploaded, and I hit upload like 2 hours ago. So yeah. Anyway, so you want to go to YouTube. You want to go to your channel. You want to go to your Creator Studio. You want to go to Video Manager. This is for YouTube, by the way. So, you want to go to Live Events. And then there's your live stream. I did a live stream earlier. If you guys have missed it, it was on Twitch. And it was on YouTube as well, as you can see. But anyway, I deleted it already off my channel feed, so it's impossible to see. But, you know, it was a live stream. Yay. Anyway. And then you want to hit New Live Event, and then once you put in all your info, like blah, 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 this cool stream, you know, and then your time, and I have a custom preset for myself so that it's easier to upload. You're going to hit Create Event. And I realize I'm creating an event, but it's easy to delete. So you want to choose your thumbnail. I'm going to do Hobbit Battle of Five Armies thumbnail because it's technically good. And we're going to select the bitrate. We're going to go 1080p. So, and then it'll bring up this. And then your stream name is your stream key. So we're going to go back to Event Manager. And I'm just going to edit. No, we're going to go back to, and I'm just going to delete this here. Delete. Yes. Because that was my test. So anyway, let's get back to action here. So, go to, where is my action scene? That sounds cool. So anyway, here it is. And let's go to audio. Now this is just to record your audio, like say you want to do a narration or something. This would be your go-to recording. Say you're like doing an animation, but you want to record the voice for it, yet you only use action. And yes, this is a full version, by the way, if you're wondering. I did pay for it. You can also allow multi-channel recording. Say you're doing like a Skype chat narration and an animation, you can easily just do that, you know. So anyway, oh, and you can also choose between MP4 and WAV. WAV, or MP4 is honestly better for me, because then I can sync it up in Sony Vegas, because it shows wavelengths for it better. So it's just easier for me to sync it up. So anyway, this is for benchmarking. If you want to like benchmark some crap, I have no idea what it does, so just don't touch it. Then screenshots. You can choose what you want to do: BMP, PNG, JPEG. JPEG honestly is for me. But if I want to take like a screenshot of my second desktop, all I gotta do is hit F12 on my computer. Takes a screenshot, and then we can look at that screenshot from the YouTube, or not YouTube, Action Player, or no, it brings me directly to my photos. So let me just switch to my desktop capture, if this will load. Will it? No, it won't load. Or maybe, no, won't load. Let's get on my pictures. Again. Yeah, no, won't load. So anyway, screw the desktop capture. So anyway, if we delete that, it's easy. You can just left click and you can do a bunch of different cool things, and I'm just posing for the camera. So if you left click, you can also see down here how many megabytes you use, your resolution, and then what file type it is. So what you can do is you can either delete it, you can open or play select the selected file, you can open the output folder, or you can delete all files. So say if you have multiple pictures here, if you hit delete all files, it'll delete all of them. So I'm just going to delete the selected one. And then let's move on to settings. These I only have show action when window on desktop recording is finished. Now that, if I'm doing a desktop recording, I have it hidden automatically from my setup settings. So all I have to do is hit that and it works great. So for the video quality, you want high for video recording settings. You want a 100% bitrate for MP4s, and the input range is 0 to 255. I have no idea what that means. Use multi-core recording if you have a dual-core processor, triple-core processor, a quadra-core processor. Then that one is your man. And then record mouse cursor. That's for desktop captures. So like it's the mouse basically. That's it. And visualize mouse clicks. Let me read this aloud. That's why the screen darkened, because there's a thing but you can't see it. Mouse click visualizations are only available for desktop recordings in original video size. So in original, you guys hear that? That was my guess. Anyway, so if you have a desktop capture in original quality, so let me show you what that is. So you want to select the desktop picture and you want to go to quality original, and so what you want to do, and then it will basically have like a shock wave coming out from your mouse cursor every time you click. So that's cool. And so then use overlay graphics. That's like that's a sniper rifle I use. Like if I go to webcam here, you can't see it. That's unfortunate. So anyway, so yeah, it just displays a picture and you can decide where it goes. So anyway, let's move on to webcam. And webcam, you want either always record or do not record. I have it on always record normally, but I did because I was doing a recent one on the Quiver video. That's the one in the Quiver video. That video I just posted earlier in the month. I synced up. So yeah. So then you could select your webcam. The Hauppauge Sienna video capture is my Hauppauge, what I use for Xbox recordings. But I have my integrated and a top left, and my side size is 24, so it's about that size there. Or you guys can't really see it. I'm basically moving around nothing, right? Well, if you click this right here, it'll show you, and I have it 16 by 9 to 4 by 3. That'll basically take your rectangle face cam and make it square like mine is now. But it won't add a border, sadly, because I have a custom preset in OBS for that. So audio, you want to select your microphone. I'm using the Realitech High Definition, and you want to record microphone in this separate audio track you want off. If you have that on, your audio will come out like a Terraria video I did. My voice was all squeaky at one point, you know, like it goes high and low, but also it like kind of mutes the audio a bit. And then system default, that's what you want, because if you have second monitors like mine connected by HDMI, your audio is going to go to your like newest connection. So basically my second monitor, I only have two. So I have it on system default so that I can always just switch out the my microphone and then plug it into the monitor, and then there we go. So system sounds I have on the default, which are 16 and 84. Now I have it on 512 kilobytes per second. You can change it out whatever you want. It's basically your bit rate, what you have for your bits of the rates. So I'm just joking. So anyway, there's this HUD in game that it says hide HUD during desktop recordings, do not record HUD in games and applications, and hide HUD on action startup. Now, what this is going to do is hide HUD during desktop recordings. It's basically when you hit that hotkey to start recording, or just press this little red button here, then it's not going to show. And let me show you the HUD real quick. Let me go to desktop capture once again. Right, and there's the videos I'm going to have to blur out. So I'm going to hit F6, which is my hotkey, to show it, and it's not showing right now, but it should be in the top left corner. It's like a little thing that shows your frame rate and your buffer rate. So actually, let me take a screenshot. It doesn't show it, but whatever. You know what? Just click that, and it won't show up in the top right corner. But I'm gonna hit F6. So yeah, do not record HUD in games and applications. That'll basically just saying if you record a game capture like here, and you hit that capture device, because you can't hit that. I've tried, honestly. Then it won't actually record it, but it'll still be here. Then hide HUD on action startup. That means when you start up action with the administrative password, then if you're not an admin already, and then it'll basically not show until you hit that hotkey minus F6. Alright, so anyway, we want to click use hardware acceleration for video encoding off. That will speed up your video dramatically. Like, you know how in Sony Vegas sometimes when you get when you do that time-lapse video, that like the speed up, the speed run, whatever you want to call it. And my dad's home, so be right back. Alright guys, so yeah. So export mouse cursor, that's for the most advanced syncers, like if you want to really sync up your gameplay, like really do it. If you're advanced in that field of Sony Vegas, or Final Cut, or whatever you want to do. Whatever your editing softwares are, then you can export them onto a separate track that'll go right to your folder right there. And I'm looking on my second monitor to make sure I'm still recording. So anyway, so you want to go to upload settings. This is for if you want to upload directly to YouTube, because I think you can. If it like bugs out, just like minus it and replenish it. So here, then you have your what are they called? Hotkeys. So what you can do is you can record video. I have mine set to numlock. You guys all know what that is. Record audio is F10. So if you hit F10, it'll, like I said before, in this, it'll do like the narration. Benchmarking is F11. I have no idea what benchmarking is. Screenshots are F12. Reset average frame rate is F5. So if you want to hit F5, it'll reset your average frame rate from 60 to 30. So then what you have to do is you want to get your 50 and you want to drop down to 60. Just that's all you want to do is refresh it if you actually don't want to do it. So as I've said, it's F6 for the show and hide HUD. It's not showing now, but it has. And mine is F8 to switch desktops. So if I want to go from record desktop 1 to desktop 2, you know, that's what I can do to record my either desktop. So anyway, and display position is F7. If I click F7, if I click F7, it'll change it from all different positions of the screen. Then, active desktop, I already showed, is F8. Microphone recording. That'll basically just turn off my mic. That's it. All it'll do. Turn off my mic. Anyway, so detect frame rate is Control F9. I haven't done this before. It's not detecting my frame rate. Anyway, so pause and resume video recording. That's if you are video recording basically, and you want to just pause it, you know. I have mine set to Shift F9, but I'm just going to do F9 so that I can just hit it and it'll automatically pause the recording, and it won't actually, well, I haven't played around with it, so I have no idea what it actually does, but anyway. So if you want to delete a recording, all you gotta do, hit Control Delete for the main thing that I'm just gonna have it delete. Add bookmarks is Control B, and mark recording as favorite is Control F, and then if you want to toggle your webcam, like your face cam, like I'm right here, boys. Get your mind out of the gutter. Oh god, I'm so weird. So anyway, and then you want to go to desktop again. Man, I'm going to have a lot of editing to do in Sony Vegas. I am. So anyway, then you have this, which is basically a surface area you want to do to maintain something. Hold on, let me just do that, and then do F8 again, and let's see what happens. Still, can I move it? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. It's minus my recruiting still. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then that. Okay. So I got my, so that's basically how I got my, that's basically, wait, what was I talking about? Alright, that's basically how I got my profile pic, is using this right here. It just takes, it's cropping, and yeah. Anyway, dudes, that is the end of this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Bye!